purchased from these Instagram ads. Let me tell you about my hits and my misses. Hello beautiful people, this is Anne, Fabulous Life 101. Hey, if you're not already a subscriber, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. Please just hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications. Thanks so much. Now, if you're on social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, I know you've seen the ads pop up. The same ones again and again, usually based on items that you've searched or interests that you've shown in the past. Well, I broke down quite a few times over the past year and purchased some of these things off Instagram. In this video, I'm going to tell you about my results. Now, this was one of the first products I purchased. On here it says W Affit Pore Primer. I think they called it something else in the ad. But looking at the ad, you'll see all of this magic happening once this stuff is put on your pores. For example, they rub it on your hands and the lines would just instantly disappear. They'd show people's faces before and after. It was this miracle product. It's supposed to get rid of all your wrinkles, smooth out your skin, minimize your pores, and just give you this whole new airbrushed glow. Well, it didn't exactly work that way. Now, this is the texture, product. It's just sort of a nice little pink cream. I rubbed it in and rubbed it in. I tried it on my face, under my eyes, all around my mouth. I didn't really notice any big difference. Just a little bit of a shiny, luminous feeling to it. The texture did not really have the gripping power of a really good primer. Was it really bad? No, it didn't make my skin break out. It didn't come on lumpy or leave a residue, but it just didn't do what it was supposed to do. So for that reason, I'm going to have to file this as a miss. Oh, another thing about it, after getting it, I just researched, I wonder if Amazon has this. And sure enough, Amazon did have it for less than what I paid for it. So I'm going to actually put a link, if you want to try it, I'll put a link to the Amazon page where I believe it is a little bit cheaper. Oh, something else about this. I have no idea exactly how you're supposed to use this or what the ingredients are because all of the instructions on the tube and on the box are in Korean. As someone who reads English, I could not understand any of this, so I have no idea what's in it. So overall, this product, I'm going to have to give it my thumbs down. Or, in the words of Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. That don't impress me much. The next product I got used some of the same imagery as the last. And this one, Cayman Eye Cream. Again, the companies that advertised it didn't always use the name Cayman, but I found it all over Instagram. This was just popping up again and again and again. So I finally broke down. As with the last, it showed this being applied and rubbing it in and all of the wrinkles disappearing. It's supposed to be a magic under eye cream. Again, I didn't notice it has this sort of similar creamy effect. This, I could not find any ingredients list, but I'm actually betting it's very similar to this. The idea that this is specifically aimed at the under eye and the lines around the eyes, just no effect. It wasn't bad. Again, nothing horrible about it. Didn't break my skin out. Didn't, come on lumpy or anything. Just a nice average primer, no grip, no real extra effects. Did not really extend the life of my makeup. So while it didn't do anything negative, it didn't do anything positive either. So again, hit it, Shania. That don't impress me much. The third face product I got was called Tie-Dye. And unlike the others that came from miscellaneous Shopify pages and probably came from China, this one actually came from Science Serum, made in the USA. What this one supposedly does is that you put a little bit under your eye, you leave it for about 5 minutes or so, let it sort of harden, then you gently wipe it off using just a wet cloth or just your fingers and a drop of water. After that, it's supposed to leave your skin feeling a little bit tighter and have some overall nutrients to help your skin. Now the ingredients are very clear, very basic ingredients: hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, biopeptides, green caviar extract. But overall, I felt like it did what it said it would do. It was not a miracle cure-all, but overall, after using it for several days and nights, for about 5 minutes, I do feel like there's a subtle tightening effect. So this one, I will actually give thumbs up. Now the fourth sort of fountain of youth face product I tried were the Sio Patches.
Sio Beauty, aka Sio later wrinkles.
I saw this video on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere. In fact, I saw it for about 6 months before I broke down and ordered them. Now, I ordered the kit that had the forehead, under eye, and mouth patches. And I tried them multiple times. I did not notice any of the miraculous effect that, according to the video, you're supposed to notice. It didn't seem to negatively affect my skin. In fact, there were some reviews that I saw that actually said people had allergic reactions, so I was a little nervous about that. But it didn't give me any bad reaction. However, when taking them off, I didn't notice any real change in my skin. I tried it for about 4 nights. First time, it was so sticky and so tight that I think it actually stretched my skin when removing them. After that, it lost a little bit of the stickiness. It just didn't seem to work any real miracles on my face like it supposedly did to all of the people in these ads. So for me, I think I'll have to give it a thumbs down, even though I really, really wanted this to work. Okay, now here's one that's sort of a positive for me. This one is called City Lips. According to the ads, it's supposed to make your lips plumper in addition to smoothing out lines around your mouth. Well, what I found works the best for me was when I'm putting on my makeup primer, I put this on my lips, a little bit above the lip as well. While I don't have smoker's lines because I've never smoked, I do have just some of the natural aging lines around my mouth. And this, it didn't necessarily remove them, but I do feel like it gave my overall lips a little bit of a smoother effect when I put on makeup. So this one I will give kind of a plus to. One thing though, if you put it on the top of your lips, you do need to kind of tissue off the residue before applying makeup. Otherwise, it will show up as sort of a crustiness underneath your makeup. But overall, I did like this. I felt like it did give my lips, it wasn't one of these massive plumping effects, but I think it overall gave my lips a more smoother effect underneath my lipstick. So yeah, thumbs up to City Lips. And again, this one actually came from the City Lips website. Okay, the next product was actually a hair product called Boldify Hair Thickening Spray. And it's by Brand Hollywood. So with this, what you're supposed to do, spray generously on clean, slightly damp hair, then work through with fingers or comb. Let dry naturally or with a hairdryer or medium heat. I generally like to let my hair dry naturally to avoid damage. My hair is very fine, very thin, breaks off easily. This, while it was no miracle, I do feel like it helped improve the texture of my hair. Seems to be a little less breakage, it's a little softer, and it does sort of feel a little bit fuller when it's drying. So overall, again, it's no miracle, but overall I will give Boldify a thumbs up. The company is actually based in Auckland, New Zealand, but it's made in the USA. And the final product is not really a beauty product at all, but I guess in a way it is, and that is Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. I have seen these on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. The ads just kept popping up. I actually saw them in the store, so I did not actually have to order this. I just went to my local Kroger and picked up a bottle. I did like this. I've heard of the benefits of apple cider vinegar. If you follow any kind of nutritional advice or weight loss advice, health advice, apple cider vinegar comes up quite a bit. One of the recommendations I would often see would be first thing in the morning to take a glass of water and put in a little bit of apple cider vinegar. The problem was it tasted awful. These are quite good. They have a little bit of the tartness, a little bit of a vinegary taste, sort of like in a vinegar-based salad dressing, but they also have sweeteners, and in general it just tastes sort of like a yummy, tart, chewy treat. I found taking this, it does actually help with bloatedness, it helps with weight loss. It's just sort of a good way to start the day. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these every morning with a glass of water, and usually one more time during the day as well. And yeah, I really like this. So Goli, you get a thumbs up. They just introduced an ashwagandha product as well, and I had that ordered. I haven't seen it in the stores yet, so I ordered some, and I probably will be getting it at the end of this week, so I will probably talk about that in a future video. But yeah, so far of the products, my thumbs up, the Goli, probably that's my favorite. Others I liked were Tie-Dye and City Lips. The rest of them, not so well. But anyway, I'm continuing to order things on Instagram, so there will probably be a part 2 to this in about another month or so. Do you have a favorite product that you liked, or a product that you didn't like? I'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your take on any of these products as well. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.